Now, to get the latest on all that's been happening out in South Korea under 20 World Cup, we take you live there where our SABC sports journalist Velile Mbuli is joining me on the line. Velile, good morning and welcome to AM News.
Well, good morning, Marumo, and also to the viewers back home. Good to be finally here.
No, it's nice to finally have a word with you. Let's talk about the boys. It hasn't been one of the greatest starts we could ever ask for as South Africans, given the promises made before the boys have departed. How would you describe the mood in the camp?
Well, it hasn't been an easy one at all, especially when you consider that we had our first game against Japan and we led very early in that game. I think we scored inside the first 8 minutes, and unfortunately we couldn't defend that lead. And we went on to lose that game after missing a number of chances. And also, well, maybe some defensive frailties that have also crept up in the tournament so far for the national team as well. And then we had the game against Italy, where we just didn't pitch up on that day. Didn't score a single goal in that game. We lost 2-0. And you go back to those two matches, especially the opening game, and you feel like if we had a point coming to today's game, maybe we're only going to look for a win today, just to win. So because today, seriously, the permutations are not favouring South Africa in terms of what needs to happen. That's why most people have resigned to say, well, maybe the team could be back home by tomorrow.
But now, Velile, talk to me about this mathematics everyone has been talking about, the chances of the boys making it through to the next round. Just break it down to me and the viewers at home. What is it going to take, really, for the boys to make it through to the next round?
Well, Marumo, that one is going to be very difficult, I've got to say, because the challenge for this team to make it through, they've got a difficulty with what do you call it, goal difference. They're already sitting on -3, and they have to win today's game by at least 2 goals, clear 2 goals, and hope that in the other game, also Japan maybe loses by a clear 2 goals as well, for them to be eligible to maybe finish as one of the 4 best third-place teams in this tournament. Already you've got Germany. They are sitting on 4 points and they've finished third. And you also have Argentina. They finished with 3 points. And also you saw yesterday they won by 5 goals to 0. So their goal difference is already very high. So it's too much. Remember, we're also playing against the toughest team in this group. This is a team that has won the first 2 matches, and they are very strong.
It's not going to be an easy game, Velile. I mean, given the fact that you just said now they are the strongest team in our group. But let's also talk about some of the African countries represented in the tournament. Which team has caught your eye thus far?
Well, so far, I think the Zambians have impressed everyone, I've got to say. As you know, that they came here as the African champions, and never mind the part where they say the over 20 side, not the under 20 side, the Zambians. But I think they've been impressive so far. I mean, they've won their first 2 matches. I'm here already at the stadium watching Group C decider for the second spot between Iran and Portugal. And these are the 2 teams that have already lost to Zambia in this tournament. So I think for me, the Zambians, the young Shipolopolo, as they are referred, mainly known here in this tournament. So I think they've impressed me so far. But remember also, football development, this is part of it. And it's not just about doing well and winning here. This is the continuity that we want to see. You want to see these players in the next Olympics, in the next World Cup. So if you only have the players who are going to impress in this tournament, and they're not going to be there for the 2020 Olympics and next door here in Tokyo, in Japan, or also here in the same on the same continent in Asia, in Qatar in 2022. So then that is not development. So you can go and win the tournament with players who are perceived to be old, but if they're not there in years to come, then it defeats the whole purpose of coming to play here in the tournament.
Now let's talk about lessons learned. We took some young boys, of course, to that tournament, but some of them were in a position to play at the Under-17 World Cup. What would you say for the technical team and the team at large have learned in this tournament?
Yeah, well, considering that this was our first World Cup since 2009. It also tells you that we've been missing, being part of a big tournament like this. And the good thing, and I go back to the statement that I've just made, is that if you look in the current Bafana squad that was selected earlier this week by the new coach Stuart Baxter, you see that there are about 6 to 7 players that were part of that team in Egypt in 2009 playing in that World Cup. So that is what we want to see. But the problem for me that I've observed, I know that the coach has been talking about the lessons and that these are youngsters, they need to learn. I hold a different view. You can't come and say you want to learn this tournament because we are also playing against other under 20 players, 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, and 19-year-olds, and there's also a 15-year-old. So you can't be learning from playing against someone who is also your age. For me, in a certain football context, I feel that we need to see most of these boys, especially from 18, 19, and maybe even 17, playing PSL football. We have Tebo Homokoena, we have Grant Magaman, we also have Komamelo Kotisang, and also Riv Frostner. Those are the only players that have tasted senior level in the PSL back home. It cannot be that our starting lineup, in fact, over 70% of our starting lineup is dominated by players who last played in March and they can't be playing a competitive tournament like this. And I'm talking about competitive football.
Velile, thanks a lot for your time. Of course, now you can get back and monitor that game so that we get the latest coming from that match. Of course, that's our SABC sports journalist, Velile Mbuli, joining us from South Korea. Of course, when he's in the field of play, we call him Macarena. But for now, we'll settle for